Hey guys, what's up? It's Datastrain back again with another tutorial, and today I'm going to revisit slicing using Maschine. On my last video I got less than favorable comments, and quite honestly I do feel like I could have done better, so we're going to do better. Today I have this track right here. The track is Solesk Chill Out, royalty-free music from the YouTube audio library. I'll leave a link in the description. And basically for this, I'm just going to show you the different methods of slicing up your samples and the way you can apply them to the pads. Alright, so if you go ahead and select your sampler, if you go to the sampling button right here, you can go to the edit page, and this way you can truncate it, either start and end points, but for now we're just going to go right into slicing. So there's a few different ways that we can do this. So the first one is the manual chop. In this case, you literally just hit the pads to the chops that you want, like so. And by doing that, we now have the individual slices. You can really do as many chops as you want. If you apply them to a group, you can only have 16 slices. If you apply them to a single key, to a single sound on the instrument, then you can have many more slices. You can also turn auto snap on and off, which will basically try to snap it to a zero crossing, or a point where phase is aligned. And the next one would be grid mode. It just slices it based on the BPM of your project and the original sample to try to get it its best to hit different beats. So we have 4th notes, 8th notes, 16th notes, 32nd notes. The next one is going to be split. Now this one, what it does is, again, based off the tempo of your project and the song itself, it'll split it into different regions or groups. So this one is just 4 slices. And along with manual chopping, it'll continue on from there. You can also put it at 4th, 8th, 16th, and 32nd notes. The last one is detect. If you are familiar with Ableton's Simpler or any type of auto slicing, this is going to be very similar to that. Basically, it'll have a certain sensitivity level, and it'll try its best to find transients, peaks in the audio to slice it at. You can change the sensitivity, adding a lot more microcuts, or reducing it until it just goes to maybe a couple pads. We turn the sensitivity down, we can get just about 16 pads. Now let's say you want to save these slices into an instrument or a group. What you will then do is hit apply, and then from here you can either choose a single sound here. By hitting single, it'll have just the one singular slice. I usually leave that off, or you can have it selected to a group. So if we select it to a group here, hit OK. It'll then make a pattern based off the slices. So we get rid of that. We can now free play it. I do recommend going to the sound level and changing polyphony to 1. Then using select, hit multi on the top right screen, select all the pads here, go to pad mode, go to your choke group, and set that to 1. And then select and then deselect these again. And then check multi again to get the singular slices. Now the problem with doing it this way is that you're limited to just these 16 pads here. You don't get to have more slices than that. So if we actually go back here, go back to sampling, to the slices menu, let's increase the sensitivity by quite a bit, hit apply, and then hit a singular sound, hit OK. Now we can play it across the keyboard. Again, go to polyphony or voice settings, set it to 1. This one you don't have to worry about choke groups, because once this is set to 1, it'll automatically cut off. And the benefit of doing it this way is that if you go to pad mode, it is on one singular pad. So if you like making your entire beat or your entire set on one group, this is a great way to kind of condense your slices down. And then the last method of chopping is just very old school for the most part. So we're actually just going to go back to sampling here, delete all, and we will duplicate this over here just for the sake of it. So we go here, sampling, edit, and we will one by one adjust the start and end points. And then we can duplicate that again. Right screen is for zooming and navigation. Left screen is for start and end points. And this is also where select and multi becomes great as well, because you can go back to the choke group, set it to a choke group, and then you can forget about it. Because as you duplicate these, they will retain the same choke group settings. And that's pretty much it. That's the tutorial. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to ask and comment down below. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, give me a thumbs down and let me know why. If you have any specific future video requests, feel free to drop them in the comments as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching. This has been DataStrain. Peace.